Back to talk to you about this one is titled Shaft in Africa, and it is the final and third film in this series. And we get to see Richard Roundtree, who plays Shaft, and also Frank Finlay and Juanita McGee. Now, in this film, we get to see Shaft go from being a badass New York police officer and making his way back to Africa. Now, he's drugged at the beginning of the film, and he has a bunch of tests he has to pass to prove himself to his employer that he's ready to take on this mission to stop basically a smuggling operation for bringing immigrants from Africa into Europe and then exploiting them. Now, the immigrants are being brought in by ship to France, and then they're used for doing very hard labor, and Shaft is here to put an end to this. Now, he survives grueling conditions. He has to cover himself with sand to avoid heat stroke, and he also avoids being sucked into deep sand. So he once again proves that he can handle any circumstance, and Richard Roundtree does a terrific job playing Shaft. Now, he's one of the founders of the blaxploitation era, and I think the original Shaft film was the film that really inspired all the other films to be produced. Now, the film was a good film, but it wasn't as good as the first two. I like the setting and the locations that they filmed all the movies in. They did a terrific job filming it in, I believe it was West Africa, and they did a couple of scenes of them out in the ocean, as well as one where they're in France as well. So a couple of different locations that they filmed. Richard Roundtree did a terrific job as well. They didn't do too well at the box office, but it is a classic, and I would definitely recommend people to see it, especially if you're a fan of Shaft. I was lucky to get all three films in decent quality, and this one I did rate as I do all my other films. And if you're curious to know what I gave it, I gave this film a 5 out of 10, so definitely would watch it again. That's how I base my films. Anything that I rate a 5 and above, I would definitely go out of my way to watch it again. Anything below than that, probably not. So I recommend that all you guys go out there and see this film. If you guys have seen the film and you liked what I had to say, give me a thumbs up. If you had and experienced a different review, then tell me what your comments are down below. And if you'd like to subscribe to my channel to see other movies that I'm going to be watching and discussing and telling you what I thought about them, then hit my subscribe button, because I will be posting more videos. Now, thank you everybody that keeps tuning in, and I'll talk to you guys again next time.